Sigasi Visual HDL, or SVH 2026.1, focuses on user experience and integration with third-party tools, featuring a new product manual, greatly enhanced Verilog code highlighting, improved SystemVerilog method support, a pile of new linting rules, and further refines the Sigasi Projects, still under preview. As you open the new manual, you'll immediately notice the overview list on the left. This list greatly enhances the navigation and discoverability of the manual's content. The overview page features a central search bar, making finding what you need a breeze. The typesetting and consistency of all pages was improved to improve readability. The Getting Started section was reworked in a book-like fashion and is specifically designed to be read in one go. Code highlighting, the very first thing you see upon using Sigasi, was greatly improved, covering more Verilog and SystemVerilog constructs and handling more edge cases. You can pause the video to spot the difference between the left and right side. For example, mod ports and interfaces used to simply be colored in white, while they've now gotten a quickly recognizable color. The support for methods in SystemVerilog was revamped, offering more features, better precision, and a more comfortable UX. Sigasi's language support goes much further than simple text editors. In this example, because son extends mother, which extends grandmother, occurrence highlighting highlights greet in both classes. However, daughter and granddaughter are unrelated, so the occurrences of greet in those classes is ignored. The comment containing the word greet and unrelated variables called greet are not linked to any other construct. When we now rename the function, all functions are renamed as the function was defined at the highest level of the class hierarchy. However, the comment containing the word greet and unrelated variables called greet are not renamed. Adding on to the hundreds of existing linting rules, this release mostly adds more non-standard linting rules. These rules check compliance of code to the Verilog language reference manual. However, often, some simulators allow violations of such rules, while others don't. Sigasi flags a warning in this case, as violating these rules will make it difficult to switch to different tooling, even if compilation and simulation work fine on the current tools. Next up, the new preview of Sigasi Projects features one command import and synchronization of vUnit and Vivado projects, command interception to prevent side effects, ignoring external compiler options to cut down on Sigasi warnings, and adding unresolved references in your code with a quick fix. For this binary to BCD open source project, we simply call the import Vivado tickle command and point it to the Vivado project. Note that we need to disable auto refresh as Vivado edits its project file on every run. In the background, we use tickle commands in Vivado to intercept your project structure and all its settings, and after a few seconds, everything is imported into Sigasi, and all of the productivity features become available. The same can be done for vUnit. By default, Sigasi intercepts the touch command to prevent side effects. This project also creates side effects using the G++ command. By intercepting it, we ensure it's not executed, as we can see by the commented command in the compilation.log. Secondly, we see many warnings on the compilation.log because Sigasi doesn't handle, and in fact shouldn't handle, some external compiler options. We can cut down on those by adding them to accept unsupported options in the project.sigasi file. Instead of creating targets directly in the project.sigasi, you can now simply right-click a folder and select Add Target. Just don't forget to also map the folder to a library. To remove it, right-click the project and select Remove Target. Finally, while you're setting up your project, you'll likely encounter unresolved references even though they're part of your project. In this case, the RV Clock HDR module is part of the LIB target. You can now use a quick fix to add this target as a dependency. Want to know more? Go to www.sigasi.com.